Yo, what's up with y'all, man? You already know who this is. It's your man LOK. Why y'all look like y'all just seen a ghost? what's going on, man? I know it's been a while, yo. It's been like a year. Um, I didn't mean to leave y'all like that, but I had some stuff kick off in my life that, man, shoot, boy, life be lifing. Y'all know how it is. I had some real traumatic stuff kick off in my life. What? What? Dito? Y'all bear with me. I'm doing this video with like 105 pound cane Corso in the room. What, man? Hmm. Yeah, man. I had some stuff kick off in my life that forced me to deal with it, and deal with myself. Um, it was some real Stephen King sugar honey iced tea. I'm trying to work on my cursing, so y'all bear with me. But yeah, man, I had to deal with myself and change some things that I did and I was doing to deal with it. You know, I was drunk all the time, like for months straight. I was drunk. Like the only time that I wasn't drunk was when I was at work. When I had to work, I didn't drink. But that's how screwed up I was. I didn't want to be in reality at all. Like I just wanted to drink and escape. That was the only peace that I got when I was drunk or when I was sleeping. Yo, shut up. And all that is a escape. Like you're trying to escape it, and when you come down and you sober up, it's still right there. It ain't going nowhere. It's right there, waiting for you to deal with it. That's why this video is titled what it is. Um, Maybe at a later date I'll open up about it, but for right now I'm just gonna tell y'all key things that will help y'all because I'm gonna change the content of this channel a bit because last time y'all seen me post, I was talking about females and the dumb stuff that a lot of them do, and how you as a man should deal with it, and how you should handle it and maintain frame and all that stuff. I'm gonna still do that, but I'm gonna broaden this up. I'm gonna be talking about more issues that deal with men, and because the title of this channel is Leader of Kings, and I'm supposed to be helping men build themselves up. So I'm gonna get into more of that. Also, I'm gonna get into more biblical stuff, godly stuff. Um, because you at the end of the day, you gotta do what God wants you to do. So I have a lot of knowledge and wisdom when it comes to that type of stuff. So I have to get into that because there's a lot of people out there that need that seek for understanding of certain things that really they really don't have it, and I think that's my job to help them. If God bless me to be able to understand certain things, that's my job to help them grow. So I'm gonna get into to that too. But oh yeah, yo, this right here, mahogany teak wood intense. This is my favorite candle, yo. For all men out there, if you want your house to smell like a man is there, a a masculine man, yo, burn this. Mm. Any girl that you have over there would not want to leave. Trust me. This candle is the truth, yo. Look this up on online. Get you one. But yeah. So let me put this right here. This is not food, okay? No. But yeah. So yeah, man. Like I was saying. I'm gonna change the content up a bit. The title of this video is "How to Deal with Trauma." Shut up. Can I record, please? Please, just lay down and wait. Um, yeah, because I think there's a lot of men out there that go through things silently. That's why the male, I don't want to say the word, but the male offing themselves rate is higher than the female offing themselves rate because men go through a lot of things silently and they don't know how to go through it. They just go through it the best way they know how. So I'm gonna be talking about that. A little bit of background of what I. Yo, what's up, y'all? So that last video cut off. I don't know what was going on, but I didn't have enough space on my system to save it. It just wouldn't let me record. I recorded that like a few weeks ago, yo. I've been trying to record this video for a while. I don't know what it was. I could not get the stores right. Then the sound started messing up. Everything I tried, it just would not work. I don't know if it was something keeping me from getting this message out to y'all because it's something that I'm about to say that's probably gonna help a lot of folks. But anyway, I'm here now. So picking up where I left off, um, the story. So I was going through a lot, and I just sat down and just talked to God because I was like, yo, I need to hear something. I need to hear what He got to say about this. Like, why would you let me go through this? So that's what I asked Him. I said, why would you let me go through this? Me. It's me. You know me. I read, I fast, I pray, I spend time with you. I I seek you. I tell others about you. Yeah, I got my issues, but it's me. Why would you let somebody like me go through something like that? And you know how my heart is. You know I have a good heart. And he said, and I heard his voice as strong as ever. He said, because you care too much. You care too much about people who don't care the same about you. You give too much to people that wouldn't even give half as much to help you. So I got to thinking, right, and I got mad because that's how my brain works. So I started getting mad, and I said, "Hold up, wait. So if you saying that you let me go through this because I care too much, then that means this is your fault. This whole situation and everything that happened is your fault." Because the way I rationalize it is, if I care too much and I have this bleeding heart, who gave it to me? You did. Had you not given me this kind of heart, maybe I wouldn't care so much. Maybe I wouldn't be this type of guy. This is your fault. And I heard the Lord say, no, it's not. And I said, huh, how so? Because I like going back and forth with God, not because I think I'm going to win or because I'm just being prideful. I go back and forth with Him because I know He's going to respond to me. And what He says is going to be very thought provoking and it's going to help somebody else when I tell them the story like I'm doing now. So I said, how so? And He said, you're right. I gave you that heart for you to have, not for it to have you. You control it. It shouldn't control you. I gave you emotions. You have them. They shouldn't have you. You control them. They shouldn't control you. And I was like, wow. I felt like I had just gotten hit by an 18 wheeler, yo. And I just sat there and thought about it. And a little while after that, all I did was drink, yo. Drinking and drinking and drinking. The last thing I wanted to be was sober at any time. The only time I was sober, like I said, was when I was at work, because I don't do that at work. But when I was home, off, man, I was drunk as a mother. Man. But all it did was free me for a little bit of time and dehydrate me and break down my body and all that stuff. So I was like, yo, something has to give. Either you're gonna stand up and fight like the man that you were made to be, or you're just gonna lay here and drink yourself to death. The choice is yours. So I struggled and crawled and got my way back up. And one of the things I saw is I've been thinking about this, but I saw a video online that I'm about to play for y'all. In fact, I'm about to find it now. Hold on, I'm about to make myself small real quick. I want y'all to see this, because this is kind of what helped me after I had already thought about it. So check this out.
We all go through varying degrees of trauma. The difference between the people who actually transform their trauma and transcend it versus those who stay stuck on it is a matter of two things. Two things. The people who move on from their trauma, one, they self-reflect. They self-reflect. They actually sit with themselves. They feel their pain. They face what's going on inside rather than run constantly to escapism and distractions.
All right, so he said something very profound. He said they sit with it. That trauma, that issue that you're going through isn't going anywhere until you face it head on. You sit in it. You do everything you don't want to do. You sit there and you face it and you let it burn. Hold on.
They actually sit with the pain because the fact is the pain's not going anywhere until it teaches you what it's meant to teach you. So if you're not facing it, how can you transform it? So first they self-reflect, even if it means being alone, even if it means feeling a whole bunch of pain, and then they choose to use it as fuel to get better. Get better. They choose to face the pain and feel it, and then use it to get better. Now, this is what happens when you choose not to transform your trauma. You simply run to escapism and distractions, drugs, drinking, overeating, porn, whatever escapism that you can find to prevent you from facing yourself and actually processing and feeling the pain. And then your pain, your trauma just becomes your excuse. It just becomes your piss poor bullshit justification and excuse for why you're choosing to not be your best self now. Oh, because I went through these things in the past, that's why I'm like this. When in reality, it's actually your bullshit habits that are the reason you're the way you are, the reason you're not where you want to be. So it's all a matter of transmutation, transforming trauma. Everybody goes through varying degrees of trauma. The difference between the people who actually move on from it and those who stay stuck as victims for the rest of their lives, the people who move on, they choose to face it and feel it and choose to use it as fuel to become better.
So y'all heard that. It kind of and I got another clip too. So it kind of reminds me of y'all seen that last Mortal Kombat movie? when I think it was the last one. Yeah, when Sub Zero killed Scorpion and his family, but couldn't kill his son or something. His son grew up to reproduce, and his grandkids, whatever. When Sub Zero sent Scorpion to hell, right? At the end, he came back and was like, "Get over here." Well, he didn't say it right. That kind of pissed me off. But anyway, getting back to it. He came back, and one of the things that he said in that movie kind of stuck with me. He was like, "You killed me and sent me to hell, and you thought the fires of hell would consume me, but I learned how to control them." And that's when he, took his mask off and blew the flames or whatever. But that's very profound to me because sometimes life or Satan, who knows that you're destined for something good, will throw certain curveballs in your path or certain things to trip you up. People will do certain things to you, hoping that the hell they send you to will have a consuming fire on you. But the beautiful thing about that is the choice is yours. You're going to let the fire consume you, or you're going to learn how to control it the right way, such as a man. That's what men do. Yeah, we go through things and we have issues and we, have unhealthy ways of dealing with things, but you can always get back up. The Bible says that a righteous man falls 7 times, but he gets back up. And that's the thing that God was trying to get through to me too. I'm not angry at you that you make mistakes, you do certain things, because I know the intent behind why you do it. I know what's going on in your mind. Yeah, it's not right, but I know why you're doing it. You're not doing it with malice in your heart or other hidden motives. You need to clean yourself up, but you're gonna fall, but you gotta get back up. Don't stay there. You get back up. So hold on, I got this other clip for y'all. Bear with me real quick. I gotta find this joint. Hold on. Hold on. So let's see here. Where's it? Here it is, right here.
By others, the people who have faced.
All right, so let me fix this. So this guy, right? He go by the name, I think Paul Bryson or Paul Bryce on IG. Really influential, uh, informational, informative guy. Man, I like the stuff that he talks about. He strikes me as like a former Marine or something. And he got some other wild videos on there too about how when he used to live in his car and eating raw steak and all that. Yo, he wild. But yeah, he got a lot of cool stuff that he talks about. Hold on, wait, go. So here, let's check out this clip here.
By others, the people who have faced the most pain are.
Hold on, yo. I don't know why this is not playing right. Hold on.
By others, the people who have faced the most pain are instilled with the most value. Simple. The people who have faced the most pain are instilled with the.
Oh, y'all can't hear that. What's with this? Want to be respected. Oh yeah, so much. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. This is getting on my nerves now. Hold on. Every time you put a new this system I use is wild, yo. Every time you put a new clip up, you gotta do a bunch of stuff to it. All right, so hold on. All right, we're gonna check this out, and then I'm gonna come back and holler at y'all.
By others, the people who have faced the most pain are instilled with the most value. Simple. The people who are chronically running from what makes them uncomfortable, they're the softest, lamest, most valueless individuals who walk this fucking planet. Why? Because pain instills you with fire. Pain instills you with value. Pain instills you with wisdom. Pain gives you that edge to your energy. People ask me, Paul, how do you get on camera and speak so confidently every day? Because I run into pain while you avoid it. You guys who are chronically distracted, you use your pain, your bullshit justification. You went through some trauma. These things happened to you. Poor little you, but then you didn't actually face the shit. You just pushed it down and covered it up with distractions and escapism and drinking and drugs and overeating and porn. And you never actually transcended it. You never actually transformed it. So now that's just your bullshit excuse for why you're not where you want to be in life. The thing is, the more that you can run right into pain every single day of your life, the more value you're going to be instilled with, the wiser you're going to be, the stronger you're going to be, the more valuable of a person you're going to be to share into your relationships, to share into your business, to share into your passions, your creations, whatever you do. Pain is the prerequisite to your greatest growth. We only evolve through love and especially through pain.
So yeah, y'all heard that one, right? They say that one of the fruits in God's garden is long suffering. Pain is a part of life, and unfortunately, I had to learn that pain is an even bigger part of life than what I wanted to even admit or see. Man, I don't. I was never the type that like to throw myself into uncomfortability or uncomfortable situations, but I see that that's what makes a man. That's what makes you hard when you get used to being uncomfortable. We today as men are very soft, and we seek comfort in everything. Everything is not meant to be pleasurable and comfortable. We seek that out to get our minds off of what's going on rather than dealing with it. You drink and you run from whatever's going on. Guess what? It's gonna be right there when you get tired, or when that drunkenness or tipsiness wears off. It's still there. You smoke, you get high. Guess what? When you come down, it's gonna be right there waiting for you. You go to sleep. When you wake up, it's gonna be right there. You eat to comfort yourself. Guess what? When it's gone, hey, here I am. It's not going nowhere until you deal with it. That's what the pain is for. Is to refine you and cause you to grow. Everybody, I think I've said this on one of my other lives. Everybody that's born has a crown above their head that you have to grow tall enough to reach. You know, just like I know, pain comes with growth. That's what growing pains are. You have to grow tall enough to reach that crown. Sometimes God wants to take you somewhere where He has to prepare you for. You're not prepared yet to go where He wants to take you to. So He has to put you through some things to refine you, or to humble you, or just to prepare you for how to deal with certain things. Sometimes you're your own source of your own misfortune. You're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, which opens the doorway for negativity to follow you. Just something to think about, man. I wanted to make this short video. Well, this video ain't short now; it's long now, but this is 18 minutes. Dang, man, I make some long joints. I mean, I know y'all don't want to hear me sit and just ramble all the time, but I be trying to get these out, but I just be busy, and then I gotta edit them, and I'll be having system issues, whatever. But yeah, man, get in my comments, like, share, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel. I got some more videos I'm gonna make. I've been gone for like a year, so y'all already know I got like a year's worth of content and other stuff to talk about. Like I said, I'm gonna broaden this up. I'm not just gonna do the BS female videos anymore. There's more in life to focus on, especially as a man, than a goofy female that you shouldn't even be dealing with anyway. If you're the man that you say that you are, or you want to be a better man, so I'm gonna spend more time talking about that. And I got a lot of other content about God too. So if you don't want to hear about God or you don't believe in God, you can unsubscribe, whatever, or just skip that video. But I'm gonna make some for all you that want to hear about about the Lord and my stories about God and things that God told me to help told me that he wanted me to tell y'all to help others. So y'all share, pass it on as if you want to. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all in next week. Peace out.